Val is operating near this location as well. I've got no reports of anyone spotting her, so she must still be safe. Don't worry about her. Worry about yourself.
Right, got it.
Oh, this is Sir Cypher here. Let's play Far Cry Part 14. I guess we don't have to worry about Val anymore, because suddenly she doesn't need to be rescued, because it's not relevant to the plot. So we're in this new location. Not sure how we got here. Again, this game starts to break down. But we're here to find a PDA for from some scientist. Not sure why they just haven't called in the special forces at this point. That was close. I thought the mercenary was maybe going to win that one. Not sure why they just haven't called in the special forces to clean this up. And again, not really sure how we got here. I mean, we would have had to come by helicopter. Does Doyle have a helicopter? I guess. Something funny is that they put the machete here for you at the beginning of the level. Like, there's a lot of machetes that you keep on popping up. But you never meet a mercenary who's armed with a machete. Which I think is kind of interesting. I think there'd be at least one mercenary who would just pick up a machete and come at you. But nope, not even one. But they keep putting machetes for you to find. Just to be like, oh, don't you want to use the machete? And no, because there's no reason to use the machete at this point. So, we gotta go find this PDA in these ruins.
Not like this one, man. I mean, it was like really, really huge. Like mutant huge.
You worry too much.
What's happening there? Oh, does his buddy get shot? Or, is that a... He's doing something with that. Looked like a corpse. I'm not sure if it was a mercenary or a Trigen. Uh-oh. Now...
Hang on. I'm getting something. It looks like the mercenaries have found a few Trigens in your area and are hunting them down. Hold your breath. They're using nerve gas to destroy the specimens.
You may notice I don't have any body armor or the same weapons that I ended the last video with. That's because my game crashed after that thing, so it didn't save the right checkpoint. So I had to do it over again, and I managed to retain my MP5, but not the body armor. Body armor would have been more useful because it's not like we can really be particularly stealthy at this point. Once the game starts giving the mercenaries combat helmets, it's basically like, well, you know, I hope you like shooting people. Well, I hope you like having people shoot back at you, I should say. Crysis, which is really more of a Far Cry 2 than Far Cry 2 is. Because Far Cry 2 is really basically a totally different type of game than this. Crysis is really the sequel to Far Cry. Crysis has all sorts of silenced weapons. So at least they thought about it. Now these ruins kind of interest me because I feel like it is a misconception. I mean, I'm not a scholar on this, but I don't think there's that many islands in the Pacific or the Caribbean. I think this is the Pacific. It might be in the Caribbean. I don't really know. That have these sort of Native American, Aztec, Mayan ruins on them. I think Easter Island is really the only island that has ruins like this on them. I don't think the Polynesians were super big on building stuff like this. Maybe they were and I'm wrong. But in basically like every video game that takes place in an area like that, there's always these ruins on these islands. And like Uncharted and Tomb Raider, in this game, I'm trying to think of of other games that take place in these ruins, in areas like this off the top of my head. But they always have ruins. You're never in a location, you're never on a deserted island. Never in a video game have I been on a deserted island have there not been ruins on the island. There just always are. Ah, man, who is I'm not very observant, apparently.
Flush him out.
Where is...
Where is he?
All these people are shooting at me. I can't tell where they...
Where is he? Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I got a bullet with your name on it.
Anyway, it's always just kind of interested me. But these games always portray them as being like universal. Like if you are a deserted island in the Pacific, you must have ruins. I'm not really sure where that idea came from. And these mercenaries are very, very feisty today. But anyway, big surprise, the PDA we need is in the ruins. Another thing that games do, which is semi-unrelated, but it has to do with the fact that of misconceptions. And maybe it's not a misconception. Maybe most islands in the Pacific that are uninhabited do have ancient ruins on them, but I don't think that's true. Is that whenever there's a game with a desert, they always put cactuses in it, well, cacti. Any video game normally that has a desert in it, there's always cacti. And cacti are very... that you heard an explosion. They sealed off the entrance to the ruins. Which is not really a good idea, because I guess what if they want to come out of the ruins? And also, you know, despoiling our history.
You should be near the temple entrance.
It looks like they blew the tunnel entrance.
Well, if they blew it up to close it, maybe you can blow it open. Explosives are your friend, Jack. Use them.
So, but, I wonder if these mercenaries left any explosives around. You know, just once in a game like this, I would like there to be explosives or a key card, and you just never use it. Like, you just pick it up, and, you know, maybe the guard brought the wrong key card to work today. Or it's for his, you know, his garden shed back home. But whenever you find something, you always use it. But anyway, yeah, like I said, whenever there's a video game with deserts, they always have cacti in them. Not always, but the majority of the time. When in reality, cacti are pretty much only in Northern and Central America. I guess though, there's a thing called Chekhov's gun, which is whenever you like display something in a story, it's gonna be used. It's described like if you have in a play, if there's like on the mantelpiece or on a wall there's a gun, the gun is going to be used at some point, because otherwise they wouldn't have put a gun there. So anything that's out of the ordinary is always used. So I guess it's the same thing for video games. You never pick up a blue key card in Doom and have there not be a blue door. Huh. What is this? There's one more little... You can't shoot me through the wall, guy. Good enough. So of course they left us some explosives.
Right, this'll do.
That's weird. The texture for this thing changes if I step on it. Maybe I'm getting it dirty. So we got the explosives. Drive this little buggy back over here and to go despoil some ancient ruins. Another thing about ancient ruins is bad guys always make their bases in them. Like, I don't really get why you do that. I think you wouldn't want to build your base in an ancient ruin.
It's you.
Uh-oh. Had the wrong type of bullet selected. Uh-oh.
Take this.
So, let's dynamite these ruins. Well, I don't think it's dynamite, but
I'm setting the charges.
whatever it is. C4 maybe. It's like the game is telling you there's going to be Trigens up ahead. and invisible guys. It's like you're going to need these night vision goggles and you're going to want to take this shotgun. Okay, game, thank you. That was a very clean detonation, by the way. Didn't damage the stonework at all. And I'm not sure how it collapsed in the first place when they blew it up, because it doesn't look any of these rocks fell down. Oh well, don't worry about it.
Listen up, Doyle. I'm going into the temple.
The PDA is located near you. I can't pinpoint its exact location, but it should be close.
Legend of the Hidden Temple. Ow. So we can't get back out. See, I knew that was coming. Not sure how that first guy snuck up behind us. You little jerk. So yeah, invisible Trigens. And ancient ruins. Is that an elephant? How would these people know what an elephant is? Did they come all the way from India to this island? And uh-oh. Might be some mercenaries in here. Oh no. Uh-oh. Ow.
This place is crawling with Trigens.
Alright. Thank you for conveniently taking off your body armor and placing it next to you when you died, Mr. Mercenary. I'm actually going to... Wait. The time for stealth is over. Nerve gas, uh-oh.
What is this stuff? My lungs are on fire.
Stay clear of the nerve agent. You can destroy the containers to disperse the gas, but don't get near the fumes.
Okay, I have problems with this for several reasons. A, that's not how nerve gas works. It's not like mustard gas, where you like, oh, I can't breathe, my eyes are watering. It's you would be dead. Jack Carver would feel a little weird for a second, and then he would lose consciousness, and then he would die. And also, if you shoot a pressurized container for gas, it's not like it just disappears. It just makes it all come out at once. And it's not just the gas. Anything the gas touches, anywhere, if Jack Carver touches it with his exposed skin, he would die. This is real nerve agent. So, if you're ever in real life and you think there might be nerve agent, it's not like just don't breathe the smoke in. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because if there really was nerve agent, you'd be dead already. So, before you even realized what was going on. But I guess that would make for a very exciting video game. So they gotta... Uh-oh. So they gotta spruce it up a little bit. Now, there's about 10 Trigens in that room. So, I'm trying to draw them out. Holy fuck! Oh, there's a lot of them. get him? Sounds like 4 or 5. Doot, 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 doot. Is that a Buddha statue? Man, these islanders really, they got all over the place. Know about elephants, about ancient Indian religions. Poor guy. Look at that, looks like a Game Boy. Oh, shoot.
This looks like it. Okay, Doyle. I've got the PDA. Now what?
Right. Here are the coordinates for the mobile uplink.
No, 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 no! Whew. So, I mean, that's pretty dated in itself. Who uses PDAs anymore? It's funny in retrospect how nobody really envisioned in the future that all these things that would require separate devices would just be one device. Nowadays we'd be getting the data that the scientist had on his iPad or his iPhone. Let me scoot on out of here before to fight any more Trigens, because there's hallways and there's a whole mess of them back there. Oh, what a surprise. Invisible Trigens. Good ambush, guys. Uh-oh, I hear gurgly noises. That must mean mercenaries in suits. Now, there's a very good chance I'm gonna die here. Alright, I'm just letting you know. Oh, shoot. Letting you know. You're gonna be like, Sir Cypher, you suck at this game. Probably true. Oh, I'm doing okay so far. God, they do so much damage. Stupid mercenaries. With your stupid P90s. No, they better not be dropping off more fucking mercenaries. There's supposed to be only one. That's right, leave. Leave. Alright, so let's keep heading in here. I'm not sure why the mercenaries feel like they have to defend this temple. It's not like they're doing anything here. It's not like there's facilities or they're conducting research. I mean, if the Trigens want to live in the temple, let them live in the temple. Oh, well, I don't know if it's a temple, but whatever it is. Live and let live. But they're all fighting over here. There's Trigens. There's mercenaries. Uh-oh. We'll see who wins. My guess, the Trigens. Oh man, more mercenaries. They must really want these ruins. Maybe they're really... Well, I was going to say they're really passionate about archaeology, but then they wouldn't have blown up the entrance. Maybe if they'd blown up the entrance, they would have been able to walk in here like me and not have to come down off helicopters. I don't want to fight that fat boy, so maybe the mercenaries will kill him for me. Oh man, the mercenaries... Oh, no, there's still more Trigens. Oh. Well, let me cruise on back here. Get this body armor. There's another... If we had gone straight, there's actually another fight going on. in another room, but that room does not contain the exit, so there's no point in going in there. There's another fight going on in there. You can see the little explosions on the mini-map. But we are not going to mess with that, because there's no point. Because there's nothing in there we need / want. Alright. Is it? Maybe it's not Buddha. Those are definitely elephants, though. I don't get how they know about elephants, but I'm not an anthropologist. Let's put this bomb here that they thankfully... At least they didn't bury themselves in the ruins without leaving bombs.
Jack, I'm tracking Crow's signal near you. Keep an eye out for him. He seems to be heading...
Oh, no, not Crow. Guess he survived after we shot down his helicopter. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. And now that we have the PDA, we have to go somewhere. Alright, thanks for watching.